আমরা নবীন, আমরা তরুণ, আমরা জাতি ভবিষ্যৎ। দেশ ও জাতি সেবাই হবে, দেশ ও জাতি সেবাই হবে আমাদের জীবনে। শপথ, শিক্ষা, নৈতিকতা, মানবতা, দেশপ্রেম আমাদের চলার নীতি, আমাদের চলার নীতি। এটাই মজিদ জরিনা ফাউন্ডেশন স্কুল কলেজে মূলনীতি।
Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you are quite well with the grace of Almighty Allah. I'm also well by His grace. Today, I'm again to take your online class, and of course, it will be on first paper. In our previous class, we discussed about narration, and today we'll take on first paper. And you know, there are two units in this MT2 exam, and these are Unit 6 and Unit 8. Today, I'd like to take our online class on Unit 6, and in this picture, probably you have already understood the unit of today's lesson. What do you see in the picture? In the picture, there are 5 pictures in this screen, you know that. And this is an adolescent girl who has a baby in his lap. And in question B, there is a smoker, and of course he's not adult, and he might be adolescents. And there are some drugs in this picture, in the picture C. And question D, we see that a mother bears her child, and the child looks like very sick. And the last one is the most popular in these 5 pictures, and it is very common and bright in this picture. And from this 5 picture, what do you understand? And the situation of this picture, the 5 picture shows the problem of adolescents, and especially the girls. This is in this pictures, there only one thing is depicts, and it is the negative side of adolescence period. And there are some risk in this period. Yes, and it is the class of adolescence and some related problems in Bangladesh. So, what do you understand by adolescence? The first one is what is this photograph shows? Okay, but first one, what does adolescence means? You have to know this. What is the stage? To grow up, a child must pass through some several stages. They may be 4 or 5. And adolescence is the period. The adolescence is the most important stage of them all. During adolescence, a person experiences a number of situations. And according to World Health Organization, adolescence is the period that occurs after childhood and before adulthood. And it is the intermediate section of the human growth. In this adolescence period, a child must face several problems. And here in this stage, a person develops his cultural, physical, biological, and sexual maturity. During this time, he experiences certain key developments within himself. Again, in adolescence, he or she may use alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, etc., and even initiate sexual relationship, which can put him or her into a number of health hazards. Of course, they don't understand the result of this situation. In this situation, a child remain in a situation that he can't put his ideology to his family, but he wants to, but he wants to materialize his dreams, his opinion to the society, but to the family, but the society and society don't take their opinion. In these stages, the adolescents entirely depend on their family, community, school, health services, and the workshops of to learn a wide range of skill that will make them adjust with the preparation they face. But in this period, an adolescent can't bear, can tolerate the impact on him, the impact of society on him. He wants to materialize his opinion to society, but society doesn't win, and that's why he remains mentally very sick. In this adolescence period, a child has to face some stages which they are. These are infancy, early childhood, later childhood, and adolescence. And adolescence is the most important one because I have already said that in this situation, they remain in a such situation, they are not child, not grown up. In this intermediate section, they are, and that's why they can tolerate it. Okay, here are some questions. What does each of the photographs show? I have already made that. What are the some typical health problems affecting adolescents, boys and girls? What are the some adolescent typical health problems? In this situation, a boy or a girl remain or focuses on he or she is girl or boys, and some there are some physical problems arises, and they didn't know before that, and he or she. Who do you think are more valuable to adolescents' health problems, boys or girls? So who do you think are more vulnerable to adolescents' health problems? Of course, the girls are more vulnerable, especially in Bangladesh, because they are on the risk of early marriage. And in our society, the parents always try to prepare to marry their daughters early, because in our society, the people think that it is better to get to marry their daughters before she growth, mentally growth or physically, because there are some other problems is related here. There's an economical problem, social problem, and so on, religious misinterpretation, etc. But boys remain a little bit safe from girls. But in the girls, there are some difference also. The family who are economically risked, and the literate family don't give their daughters aliments. Why should all of us say no to habit? No to habit forming drugs of every kind. Why should all of us say? We should of course say no to habit of forming drugs of every kind, because drugs kill a man or women. We have to remain out of drug, and we have to say to no to drug, because when an adolescent take these drugs, he doesn't think that he will remain a chain drug user, but he take this by the help of his friends or others bad person in the society. Yeah, but you have to understand the negative side of drugs. It kills your health, it wastes your valuable money, time, of course. If you are drug addicted, people will hate you. So I think you will remain safe from these drugs. So you have to remain out of drugs. in this unit, there are 4 or 5 lessons, but we have to discuss about some lessons. And as it is video class, we don't take all the lessons. So I think you will read out all these lessons. So till then, today, yeah, it is our end of the class, and please remain safe. Love us.